Escape from Tarkov is a game I've had for about 2.5 months now, and it's been quite the experience. However, when I started playing the game, it was approaching the end of the current wipe, meaning that when the new wipe begun, I would be back to step 1, but so would everyone else. And as I am still gathering the gameplay at the moment, I can say it offered quite a different experience. On top of my awesome intro, I do need to quickly establish that I did lose a bit of gameplay because my OBS encoder overloaded, but all that happened was I died after getting shot. Which would make sense, but I was trying to get some slip from a plane and I was being stupid. Also, I just want to thank you all for the amazing response to the last video. I read all the comments and I replied to all of them, I think, and genuinely, I was just made me so happy to read them, and thank you. So a new wipe, and I'm starting again. I mean, luckily enough, it's not been so long since I've done this stuff, so it's pretty fresh in my memory. And first up was collecting a sheet of paper from an airplane crash to unlock Jaeger. I spawned on the lower west side of the map, which is a very good location for this, as it meant I could head straight towards Sniper Rock, which was where the airplane crash and Jaeger's hut was located, making my life bloody easy. Now that I had the piece I needed, I headed straight towards the extract at UN Roadblock for a quick and easy raid. With this next raid, my goal was to start working on the mission debut for Propor, which involved me killing scavs and handing over some MP133 shotguns, with my plan being to buy the shotguns and just do the scavs mainly as my focus. I knew that a fair amount of scavs spawned near the petrol station in the centre of the map, so I decided I'd head towards that area. Oh my god! Oh shit, I had a heart attack. Now another thing I'd been trying a lot other than gameplay was different post-FX settings. So you might notice that the lighting, saturation and clarity of my gameplay varies a lot, but that is just because I was trying tons of different ones to find one that mostly suited me. Moving on, now that I had tried my first PMC raid of the wipe, I decided I would give a go on my scav. So I hopped onto customs with my main goal just being to get some kills, loot and extract. Oh sick. I can search. I've got 2 round mags. Oh my fucking god. Hello friends. They're my friends. Friendship. No friends. Ooh. That's cool. I love that. Friendship. Haha, friendship. I really hope that was another player scav who also was partaking in friendship. No, that was another player scav. Oh wait, I killed a player scav and then the other player scav killed me. Or not? No, I killed a scav and then a player scav killed me. My stupidity had gotten me killed on my first scav raid, so I figured let's just give it another go. But on woods, where I'm much less likely to encounter someone, and life should be a lot easier. And mainly, I'll probably have quite a little bit more time to review whether or not I should shoot this person or not. I headed up towards the northern side of woods, away from hopefully where the majority of the PMCs would be, and began to loot the small buildings and gather some resources, mainly for stuff that I can use for my hideout, but also stuff to make some profit. I'm having a bad day. It's about time that I get my way. Steamrolling whatever I see. Despicable me. Dun dun. Bum. I'm having a bad day. It's about time. I'm having a bad day. You take it personal, that's okay. Steamroll. No. I'm having a bad day. If you take it personal, that's okay. Watch, it's so fun to see. Despicable me. This raid was really successful. I ended up finding a hand drill kit as well as locating scav bridge, meaning that I could use that extract a lot more often, which was incredibly useful in future raids. With this stuff for my hideout, I went and decided to have a little look at what exactly I needed, and also what it was, because I'd never actually done anything with the hideout, and my conclusion was, yeah, I should probably work on this. It is going to be pretty useful if I can get this thing built up. So now came Scav Raid 3, once again on woods, just because, well, I know the map, and I wanted money, simple as that. With the main goal just being to loot really quickly and as soon as I find something valuable or good to extract. I should probably point out that at the time of playing this game, I wasn't aware of what Moonshine was. So my reaction to this really wasn't that big. But it was worth quite a bit. So yeah, that was probably a bad situation for me to be in, but I would say it turned out quite well. Right, so I'm coming back to narrate this part after I've finished editing most of the video, and I sold the Moonshine. I wanted money. I didn't realise I needed it for tasks, because I know someone's going to pick up on that. I didn't know. I'm so frustrated. I'm so goddamn frustrated. Now that I was out of the raid, I was curious to find out what exactly some of the stuff I got was, and the first thing I checked up was the mysterious bottle of Moonshine, which as we know, and as I found out to know, was worth 126,000 rubles. So, I was very happy. 400 fucking K! Holy shit. Now came time for me to hop back onto my PMC and start working to complete that task debut for Propor. Map knowledge. I could hear two scavs on the other side of this wall. I decided that I was only going to take out one of them, and then I was going to move to a different area of the map, to avoid any player interactions. Oh. However, after quite easily being able to take out one of them as they came around the corner, I decided I might as well attempt to take out the next one. I could have been getting carried away, so I went about it very carefully here. I came to the conclusion that the scav had moved around the wall near my reticle, so I decided I would push round to take him out, being very careful in the process. That was quite the fight against some scavs, but I came out victorious and had successfully gotten quite a few scav kills. So I decided I would now head in towards the warehouse sort of area of the map to start looting and seeing what good supplies I could find. This was a high traffic area, so I had to be careful. I really don't think I can put it into just the words on the screen how much I was shitting myself. I was terrified while I was doing this stuff on customs. Genuinely terrified. My scav kills were now complete. My goal now was to extract with the MP133 shotgun that I had on me, and maybe get some loot along the way. I was quite happy with how this raid was going overall as well. Now I find out I could actually cut across an area I originally died at due to AI snipers or something. That's what I was told. So I plan to use that area to get a shortcut on my way to the RUAF roadblock. I was being quite cautious here because last time I moved through the old gas station area, I got completely lit up by tons of scavs. Now I have a map here that says there is an extent to which I can like get through. If I do this right. Oh, we made it! Yeah! Well, now that I'd had a successful raid, I got into a much needed organising of my stash and separated my stuff into things to not sell, things I can sell, my guns, ammo, and magazines. Now, I have been told quite a few times now to use my middle mouse button to inspect things. Now, I am listening, it's just I always forget I can do that. I know I can. I'm trying to rectify it, but I keep on forgetting. I've also been told to stop leaning as much to help fix my aiming and stuff, and I will try as best as I can, but I come from Siege. Siege is the only other FPS game I used to play a lot, where I spent nearly all my time leaning. I did main Nook, so leaning was a fun thing to do, but yeah, I come from Siege, so I'll do my best. I'll genuinely do my best to try to fix it, but yeah. Now back to actually playing the game. This raid here, this sort of footage, my main goal was just to try get some kills, practice a bit of PvP. So I don't really have a goal other than that. It's quite simple, and it went fairly well. And I didn't want to live. I wanna find somebody that we used to know. You didn't have to cut me off. Oof. That's fucking awesome. Oh, got him. That's bad. Let's not take that fight. Boom. Okay, well I've got that key I need now. So now I don't have to do that. I ran out of ammo. Fuck. Now, of course, the issue with this death here was the fact that I'd used all the ammo in this magazine in that earlier fight. So when it came to doing this one, I would run out and die. Of course, I'm going to learn from that because, you know, I learnt the hard way that I should probably reload my ammo or use a gun that has more ammo in it. I decided now to do a scav run on woods, you know. Once again, I will do other maps. It's just, I really like woods, I don't die. But, yeah, anyway. I did the scav run on woods, and I actually got very lucky here because I spawned in with a machinery key already in my scav's inventory, which I need for a future mission, which name I forgot. Something to do with, like, valuable cargo. Now, I have a good bit of kit here. Nope, I got my mouse button. Nothing of particular interest happened in this raid, other than that machinery key. So, I kind of looted a bit and then just headed straight towards extract at Dead Man's place. Now, here was about the quickest raid of my life, so have fun watching me shit myself. Where the fuck? Well, that was eventful. So I went into another raid on the same map. Now, of course, this death here kind of highlighted a recurring issue in my PvP, which was my repositioning, which many people have made me aware of, and in the next few clips you'll probably see I do try work on that a bit more. But what I need to do, essentially, is once I've shot at someone, especially scavs, move cover to somewhere else. If I pop out again, I'm just going to get the shit. I'm just going to shit on. On top of this, you can see in the background gameplay I'm playing, I finished debut, I got all my kills, and I bought the final shotgun I needed from Jaeger. So yeah, easy peasy. So, I am now coming back after being on holiday for a week in this gameplay here. The first thing I decided to do is go on my PMC, hop on to customs, and try to complete the gold pocket watch task, which I already have the key for that I got in an earlier mission. I believe I showed that in gameplay. Simple goal, except I am kind of out of it because, you know, a week away and all that. So I spawned in the warehouse area of the map, and immediately I wanted to head towards the construction area of the map, where the gold pocket watch was located within a lorry. I was told was to use grizzly medkits. Now, I don't know if this is a grizzly medkit. Probably is. Now, it's probably fairly obvious that the maps I'm most comfortable on are customs and woods. So I figured, why not start using my scav runs to try out other maps? And so the first one that I decided I would try out would be Lighthouse. Now, apparently Bitcoin is a thing. Wait. Oh. Oh, I had a heart attack. Who the fuck is that? Did I kill a scav? As my concern shows here, I had in fact killed a scav. This was due to some harsh reactions and panicking, so definitely need to work on that. So the overwhelming issue now was the lack of meds I had on me, so I was slowly bleeding out and dying, so I had to be quick, and I headed straight out of that building to start looking for medical supplies. Oh no! So I'm yet in this gameplay to understand the concept of the strength mechanics allowing me to jump things, but I went away from this and I found out exactly what strength was and how I could jump more. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this. It was stupid of me. You know what, should I go toasty in the fire? Obviously I was going to die anyway, so, you know, figured I might as well cut off the raid where it is. So I was now ready to go back and try the gold pocket watch mission again. So I loaded into a raid and went for it. I do need to say sorry for the low FPS footage here. Some things happened with my encoder. It's sorted out now. But let's give an idea of what's going on. So as I've gone in, I've realised that my AK has the wrong ammo and wrong ammo in it, and that means I can't use it. I don't have a spare gun on me, so I'm essentially fucked. So I dropped it to do something called insurance fraud, and had to go and try get the gold pocket watch with just a knife and then sneak across the entire map. Fuck! So obviously I wasn't going to survive that raid. I had a knife and I was moving through one of the most contested areas in the map. But moving on, I accepted the search mission for Purport to go to the USET camp and find the missing convoy, which I knew where that was. I also knew where all the landmines were, so I wasn't going to get blown up like 3 times. And I moved back in to another raid to once again try for the gold pocket watch. Now, I wasn't originally going to play the gameplay from this scav raid. It was just going to be something fun I did off camera. but I recorded it anyway just in case something happened. Turned out something did happen. I spawned into the raid on my scav and I had a lab's access card in my inventory. So that kind of immediately upped the stakes of what would have been quite a relaxed scav raid, as, well, I wanted that thing. Of course, once I'd looted all the houses in the area I spawned in, I wanted to head straight to extract. And that extract was at the RUAF roadblock, something like that. And along the way I came across this gate here. And some of you might remember what happened last time I was at this gate, but I walked through and it ended fairly badly. I have been silent essentially this entire raid just because I have been listening out. And we got a lab's access card. I'd failed quite a few times now at getting the gold pocket watch, so I decided that for this attempt I would properly kit out. So I went on YouTube, found a fairly good looking AK build, I'll link the video that I got that build from below, and I loaded into the raid with very high hopes this time that I could get the gold pocket watch done. So I spawned in at the RUAF roadblock very close to where I needed to be, and as soon as I'd gathered my bearings, I went directly for the truck where the gold pocket watch was located, because I wanted to get it as quick as possible and then be able to slowly move across the map, avoiding as much danger as possible.
Can't fire, my gun's fucking broken!
It appeared that my gun had jammed, and this was the first time something like this had happened to me, so I was quite confused on how to handle it. I was trying to fix the issue by pressing my mouse full button, because that's what my controls said to do. But it turned out what I actually needed to do was examine the gun first and then fix it. So after I worked that out by looking it up on Google, I fixed the jam. I wanted to extract at the old gas station, but I knew, thanks to the people in the comments of the last video, that there needed to be green smoke coming from the building you extracted. And luckily enough for me, there was. However, there was also quite a few scavs in the area I would have to take out and fight.
Ебашки парика!
Hello there.
Вон он, вон! Вот ну! Вон оно пыть!
Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh my god. Although I'm not the best at PvE, I thought that went quite well and I was very much happy with myself. I was also completely drained and I logged off Tarkov for the rest of the day. I didn't touch it again. But I was very, very much happy with finally completing that task. So I handed it in, completed it, claimed my rewards, and as I said, I logged off. Coming back the following day, I had the locate a missing convoy mission for before, which involved me finding a USEC camp and a missing convoy. I'd done it before and blown myself up multiple times, so I think I'd attempted it enough to know where it is and do it nice and fluidly. So I loaded into the raid and began. I didn't put any more ammo in my guns. Oh shit, I'm running on one clip. Oh, that just upped the stakes a little. Right. That is bad. Having no ammo was quite a bad situation to be in, but luckily because I was quiet and slow, I made it to the USEC camp without any issues. And once at the USEC camp, I managed to go to the missing convoy and get that as well. So all that was left was to extract. And I had to do that without any PvP interactions. And my plan was to go towards outskirts, which normally has quite a few people around it. Fuck! So following this death came attempt 2, which I was going to approach pretty much the same way, except this time I had ammo for my gun. Whoa! What the fuck? Where am I? I'm confused. For attempt 3, I spawned in right near the missing convoy, so I could claim that really quickly. And because I was there, I could very easily just scuttle over the lake things towards the USEC camp. Except the one issue was I kind of got lost in the dark and was wandering around for quite a while, thinking that the scav bunker area was actually the USEC camp, which I was scared to go into because there were scavs there. I eventually worked out that wasn't the USEC camp and found the actual one. And now that I'd been to both the required locations, I extracted at outskirts. Now I have also been up to some different bits off stream as well. I've been playing with some other people who have helped to explain some more mechanics with me. I'm mainly doing loot runs, but it's very much been helping. I've been showed a ton of stashes around interchange, which is brilliant for making money, and just working with someone else and watching other people play seems to help quite a bit. I'm going to talk about the labs access card I also had that I got from an earlier raid. So I ran a poll on my community section on YouTube on whether I should sell it, use it for a raid, or save the card for some other purpose I might not have known about at that time. Now, the poll came out saying that I should save the card for some other use, and apparently I need 3 for a task, which is very useful. Though if I ever really need money, I'll sell it, but I'll do my best to hold on to it, you know. So yeah, I've got to get 2 more for some task. So this is where I'm going to be finishing off the video. It's quite a long one, longer than I normally do, and I've caught up to about where I was at the end of the last wipe in this one. and I'm quite happy with how I've done. I would say I've learned a fair bit more. I have been looking at different ammo charts and the bullet damage stuff. Someone sent me a spreadsheet which is quite useful, and I've been watching a few different YouTube videos I've been recommended. I'll put up who recommended me different things, and yeah, it's just been quite a productive few weeks in terms of Tarkov. This has taken me quite a while to edit, and I'll try get the next one out as soon as I can. It probably won't be as long as this one though, but I'll try to make it a little bit more. I'll try to have like the same amount of content just in a shorter amount of time. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you whenever I release the next one.